You guys, I just rolled out of bed. It's 5 o'clock in the morning. I am meeting Kim at the beach because we are back on Plum Island. The beaches are open and we are going shelling. We are here. We're walking down the boardwalk. I'm going to the beach, making my show! I had to catch Kim. She's gonna grab it all. So a couple of things for today. I just got back from a week-long work trip in Reno and I didn't get a chance to change my nail polish out yet. So I have some black nail polish on. I did get a new ring when I was on the Cape in Provincetown. So there's a new ring today and black nail polish for a business trip that I was on, but don't worry, we will be getting back to the teal. I've been away for way too long. So let's get shelling. So it has been a minute since we've been to the Emerson Rocks. They're just starting to get exposed as the tide's going out. Beautiful sunrise this morning, although we did miss it. I had to stop for my coffee. So my apologies, we will get it next time. But we're heading right out to this small little patch of rocks right in front of us to see if there are any goodies stuck in those. And then we're gonna take a little walk, and when we get back, the rest of these rocks should be accessible. So let's go check it out. Mega moon and moon. Wow. Look at how gorgeous that is. Loving this. Loving the shell. There's another one down here. Ugh. Gotta move this rock. Get it out. Look at these. Now we're scoring. Take some pictures of those. Check those out. Loving it. Put these right in our bag. Holy cow, you guys. I'm in like this tide pool over here and I see a really cool, beautiful Stimsonicollis. I don't know if you see it down there. But I'm kind of freaking out, but I'm hoping it doesn't have like a hermit crab in it or it's not alive. I mean, if you can see it, it's blue and it's beautiful. But I kind of feel like there might be something alive in it. And it does have somebody home, but it is so gorgeous. Look at how gorgeous that shell is. You have a beautiful home. Thank you for letting us visit with you. We love your shell. We will put you right back in the water so you can mosey along, but gorgeous, gorgeous house. Thanks for the visit. Look at this one, you guys. Look how dark this is. Wow. That one looks like it has lived. Get the markings on that. How blue that is. You know how we love the blue ones, and the blue mega ones are my absolute favorite. Look how beautiful this is. This is, where am I? This is the claw to a lady crab. And just take a look at how gorgeous that is. I like the way that the colors ombre out to that white. And look at how purpley pink it is. And I love the leopard spots on it. This is one of my favorite crabs. I've yet to find one that's alive. When we were on the Cape a while back, we found whole expired ones, but never one that was alive. So I just love how beautiful the lady crabs are. Look at that. Look at that color. Nature's wild. Also, with the tide going out, look at these awesome tide trees that are being created. Let me get some shots of these for you. It's an interesting one there, and then check this one out. It's a little bit bigger, and I like how it's kind of like growing right out of that rock. But really, really beautiful tide trees that are forming as the water recedes from the beach and goes out with the tide. Just wanted to share that with you. We have a little bit of a lobster buoy that washed up on the beach here. So we are going to follow this rope. Follow, follow, follow. Because at the end of this, I am expecting to find a pretty big lobster pot. And here we are. There is a lobster pot here. There is a lobster in it. I don't know if it's still alive. It does look like it's still alive. So we are going to try to get this lobster out of the pot. I also don't want this lobster to bake to death in the sun because that would be very unpleasant. So let's open this and release it. Also a hermit crab in there. We're going to put you into the water. Hope that you make it. There you go. Bye. See you later. There's also a pretty good sized hermit crab in here that we will put back in the ocean. So we'll release that too, so that you can live on and not bake in the sun. There you go. Bye. A mega moon right here. Check this out. Nice. Let's rinse this off in some water. Take a look at it. Rinse it off right down here. A little tide pool. Ooh, I see something else really cool. It's a sea star that we will grab and take a look at. But check out that mega. It's pretty nice right there. It's a good find. Look right down here. Little sea star. Right on that rock. Really, really cute sea star. We've been seeing more and more of these here on Plum Island. We used to see them a lot a long time ago. You can see them moving around, and that's what they stick to the rocks and different things to move around. But we will put this back in the water. Really cute. Take a couple pictures. And we will move on. Another interesting find down here. This is a piece of moon snail collar. So like these are the actual eggs, if I can zoom in. These are the actual eggs of a moon snail. And there are hundreds of thousands of these, but this is actually what it would look like. It would be a complete circle around the entire moon snail. And it's called a moon snail collar. And when they lay the eggs, it mixes with sand and it creates like this leathery collar. And all of these little eggs here, those are baby moon snails in the making. So hope you can see this. The sun's kind of weird today, so I'm not sure if what I'm filming is actually something that I can use later. So I'm hoping this footage comes out good, but these are moon snail eggs. So I just wanted to share that with you when I saw it down here. If I ever find like a full collar, which is like a complete circle that the moon snail lays around it, I will show you that. But there's a piece of it here. So we're gonna leave this here so that it can continue to develop and hatch. So we are on the upper rock line towards the dunes up here, and there are some really cool pieces that are sun bleached. Like we just found that lady crab arm, but like look at this. Look at how the sun just completely bleaches anything that has been laying in it for a while. But like look at this lady crab carapace, completely sun bleached white. So cool. Take a couple pictures of that because that is beautiful with the sun in the background. But we'll leave that here. But I love what the sun does to things over time. Looks like over here there could be an interesting bottle find sticking out of the dunes. So we're like further up in the dunes. And this is where we like score a lot of old bottles, because I think that the dunes recede and people used to hang out and picnic up here. But let's take a look. Looks like there is some good markings on the bottom of this bottle. We can probably go home and research this later today and maybe find out what exactly this was. But I always love when I come across old bottles, and especially when they have markings on it, because it's like little clues that can help identify what this actually was. So we just scored that little bottle right there, and this really cool piece of driftwood that I found up in the dunes. But there is, dun dun dun, another bottle sticking out of the dunes. So this is typically where I find them. I don't know if you saw, I think I found like a 1956 old Coke bottle in a couple videos ago, or maybe that was from last spring. But I'm gonna pull this out. Hopefully this bottle is intact. I like already that on the bottom of it there's some pretty cool markings. Take some pictures of that actually, like the way the sun's hitting it. And I'm gonna take this bottle and pull it out. And hopefully it feels like it's intact. That is a cool old bottle. It is intact. Look at that. Love the green color. But let me see if I can get some sun on this. You can see the markings on the bottom there. It does look old. We are going to check this out when we get home. Really cool markings on the bottom too. But yeah, that is a good bottle score. Check that out. I am loving the bottle finds today. So I think people used to like picnic up in the dunes, and then these bottles would get left behind, and with all the beach erosion now they're starting to get exposed, which is really cool, because to think like the last person that touched this was probably back in, I don't know if there's a date on the bottom of this bottle, but the ones we've been finding are back in the 50s. So that's kind of cool. And then we stumble upon them decades later. Very cool. I'm gonna take this home, research it, see if we can look this up and find it. Look at the size of these Atlantic surf clams. Woo. was scary. Little green crab kind of popped out over there. Look at the size of these. They're really huge, and they're like all in these rocks. So that is an Atlantic surf clam. And those seagulls and friends are really going after it. That is a good lunch or dinner. I forget what time of day it is. It's still kind of early morning, so that is a good lunch for that seagull. And it is not giving it up. But I've seen them fly with those before, and those are pretty heavy. Those clams are about like 3 to 5 pounds each. So that's pretty impressive. It's another one over there having some lunch. I'm going to leave these guys alone so that they can enjoy it and I don't scare them away. But it's very cool to watch the seagulls at the beach. So it is so good to be back on Plum Island. Thank you so much for shelling with us today. We had a lot of fun. We found really cool shells. We found a sea star. We found some lobsters. And we can't wait to shell with you again. So we will see you next time we hit the beach. Bye!